G'day punters, what a weekend we had on Saturday with Treasure the Moment. Absolutely outstanding to win what was already a star-studded Memsie Stakes. She won it by 2.5 lengths, relatively eased down. So the spring is well and truly just getting started for her. She looks an absolute star. That was 9 wins in a row. Maccabi Diva Stakes next, where she's likely to clash with Via Sistina, so that's absolutely mouth-watering. But this weekend we've got the Moya Stakes at Moonee Valley, the Concord, the Chelmsford, the Tramway, the Furious, all at Randwick as well. So some great racing. Spring is well and truly in the air. So let's get stuck into it. The first all-in play I want to have this weekend is in the Concord Stakes. We've got Lady Shenandoah favourite, Jimmy Starr second favourite, but there's a chance 1,000 metres for those two horses first up could just be a little bit sharp for them, especially with bigger races in mind down the track. So I want to have something on Jetabil first up at around that $9 mark. So this is a horse that won the Challenge Stakes at Group 2 level track and trip back in the autumn. He bolted in that day, beat Komochi, IME, a couple of sort of Group 1 sprinters there. So at around $9, I think with a horse like him who's had 3 goes over the 1,000 for 2 wins and a second, his 5 first up runs, I've seen him run the Quinella in all 5 of those starts. So he can put himself on speed. His trials have been really good, and he might just be able to sort of get the hop on those elite horses, Lady Shenandoah and Jimmy Starr here first up over the 1,000. And the second one I want to go to and have something on Half Yours in the Metropolitan later in the year, around $8. He's equal favourite at the moment, but I think that's a great price. He was dominant over the winter. He won the Caloundra Cup by a big space on a wet track, and he kicked off on Saturday over 1,500 metres, which we know is always going to be short of his best, but he drew wide. He had to go back. He sort of raced wide throughout, but I loved his late work there. He's going to get to over a little bit further this preparation, and by the time the Metrop comes around 2,400 metres at Randwick, I think he'll be awfully hard to beat. So they're two from me that I want to be having something on all in the Concord Stakes this Saturday. Jetabil at $9, and on the 4th of October in the Metropolitan, Half Yours at $8. I think that's a good price to take. Good luck if you follow. Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.